And it has arrived. Finally got my VNL 780 Volvo. Been waiting for this for a while now. These trucks have been around forever in game, and I've never been able to get them to work. They've always had some kind of problem with them, or you name it. They'll have glitches with them that won't work. They'll crash my game. Finally got one that worked, but I had to wait till I was fucking level 14. So I've been trying to progress up in towards it. This is using the Bomb Cummins engine sound mod. Sounds outstanding, as you'll see here in a moment. That idle sound is just music, and we're idling. Fun fact, though, this was my first trip with this truck. I've only drove it from the dealership to the this farm to pick up the trailer. So you're getting to see my first haul with it, and I ended up doing a review of the truck, but as you can see, this is like a 30-minute video. There's not 30 minutes worth of shit to talk about on this truck. And I was doing live commentary. I've been doing a lot of live commentary lately, especially with Euro Truck. I've been trying to get back into it. So getting towards like 28 minutes into the video, we're getting ready to end it, and I'm like sitting here scratching my head, and I'm like, fuck, I just spent that whole episode talking about this truck. I'll bet I said the same shit like 5 times in the video. Sure enough, I repeated myself like a dozen times at least. It was ridiculous. I was like, oh my god, let's try that again. So get to listen to this truck a little bit. That just sounds fucking awesome. I'm trying to figure out what's been going on with my game. Hopefully it doesn't show up in the actual render, but right now as I'm watching this in Vegas and I'm adding in the commentary, it seems like there's a little stutter to it. I don't know why, because I've done tons of Euro Truck videos and I don't get a lot of stuttering, so maybe I hit a setting or something. I don't know. I'll have to fiddle with my shit again here pretty soon, see what happens. But hopefully in the final render there's no stutter or nothing. It's smooth. But anyways, so this truck, it's using the Bomb Cummins engine sound mod, and I hooked it up right now with a 450 horsepower engine. For the Cummins engines, it goes up to I think like 600 horsepower in this truck, if I remember. But it has tons of other engines. It has I don't know if they were Detroit diesel. It was like DD Euro or something, so I'm assuming that's not a Detroit diesel. But it had like bi-turbo engines and all that stuff. This truck had engines that went up to like 2,000 horsepower, and I was like, wow. No, I'm not gonna do that. And you guys should know why by now. You know, I don't like having that powerful of a truck. It's just I might as well be playing sports car or freight hauler simulator or something like that because of how fast they go. But this is a really nice truck. I thought it was going to have more tuning options. All I can really do to this truck in game, in the garage, is for cosmetic appearance, is change the tires and the wheels. But I have seen videos of mods where this truck is tuned out like nobody's business. So I'll try to find one of those and put them in, since this truck, I'm really liking it, and I'm planning on using it for the next probably few episodes. And it has definitely earned a spot in my rotation for trucks because, one, it's different. Like I said, I've never driven one of these in game yet, so for me it's totally new. And I love variety, so it's changing it up, but it's just a nice, very gorgeous looking truck. It sounds amazing, and it's functional. So I like it. It's a little quiet in the interior. I'm not sure if that was a mistake on either Bomb's part or whoever made the truck, or if they did that on purpose, because I would imagine Volvo trucks are quieter inside for the driver since they're kind of a more classy rig. You know, Volvos tend to be more high-end, I guess, even for their cars and stuff. But I'm really liking the truck. I'm going to be using it. I'm still using that graphics mod, no one said that it looks like shit, so I figured I'll just keep using it. It's not hurting anything. In fact, that might be actually why I'm getting a little stutter at times, because it just depends on where you are. It might kind of not give you the performance you used to get, since it's, you know, a graphic overhaul. But anyway, so in this episode, I just kind of got a jumble of shit to throw at you guys, because I don't really have a topic. I have tons of topics, but I'm kind of tired of talking about them. I've been doing lots of Euro Truck lately. The last, oh hell, I think just the other day I sat down, I made like 3 episodes back to back, and I had like 3 different topics, and then I was like, fuck. You know, I didn't like the way they came out. It was like 2 a.m. when I did them, so I was just fucking tripping balls. So I figured, alright, I'm gonna delete those, and I'll redo them at some point. So that's why I'm kind of like, but lucky for you guys, I spared you the horror of having to look at that Freightliner FLD for like 3 episodes in a row, because I used the same truck. So yeah, I'm gonna use this probably for a couple episodes, and then I'll switch it to something else. But you know, you guys should be aware of this by now, that I'm gonna switch it around. I use different trucks all the time, but I'm gonna start kind of holding on to them. If you look at my cash, I think in the last episode I was up over 200k. Now I'm back down to under 150 because I bought this bastard, and it cost me like 60 grand out of pocket to trade in my old truck. So it just gets expensive, and every time I take a step forward, I start going backwards. So I figure I'll start taking my time and using a truck for a little bit. I mean, it's not going to hurt you guys to look at the same truck for a few videos in a row. And if you're that annoyed by it, well, I really don't care. So to get to some of the kind of the jumblation of thoughts that I have, first thing is, a couple episodes ago, one of the Kenworth trucks I was driving, I was talking about American Truck Simulator and how they're going to be releasing that game and implementing it. And what I can only assume is how they're going to be nickeling and diming us for DLCs later on for the rest of, I don't know, America. So basically what we're going to get is California Truck Simulator whenever they decide to release that game. At least that's what they've pretty much said so far. Well, when I was talking about that, I was talking about how California is such a shithole and the people there suck, and etc, etc, etc. Someone got all mad about it. And I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to tear people down personally, but I figured I'd respond to it in the video, because the person left comments on the video and they didn't they like locked them down so you can't reply to them. Who does that? Californians. Wink wink. So I figured, you know what, instead of fucking hassling with it, I'll just figure something to talk about in this video a little bit. So I'll reply to it, but no, to answer your question, well, actually I guess it is yes. Yeah, I do hate California because of the problems you guys cause for America. You guys are like the definition of fucking socialist in California. You guys constantly elect Democrat dipshits to office like Pelosi, who run you guys into the fucking ground, and then the majority of you are too stupid to get rid of her and get someone better. What's there to like? California itself is actually a pretty beautiful state. It's got a little bit of everything. The people fucking suck. I know, because I live just north of California. You guys are terrible drivers, too. I mean, no offense, I'm not trying to personally attack you, I'm just answering your question. Yeah, California fucking blows. But anyways, I digress. But that was me. I was talking about American Truck Simulator and just what we know about that game right now and how they're going to release it to us. And it seems like we're just going to get California, and then I can almost guarantee you they're going to milk us for paid DLC for the rest of the shit. Well, that's not American Truck Simulator if all we get is California. It might as well be called fucking Socialist Truck Simulator or California Truck Simulator. If it's called American Truck Simulator, we should get fucking America. But I don't know. That's enough of that. So hopefully I answered your questions, because you left like 3 or 4 of them. I think something like that. So yeah. I don't know if you feel like replying. I think it's weird that me as the channel owner, I can't like reply to people's comments if they set it to where I can't reply to them. It's my fucking channel. I should be able to reply to them, but Anyway, I'm not a dick. I'm not gonna like remove them or anything. You know, you're welcome to your opinion. The person that brought it up said they're from California and that they love it there. Dude, that's awesome. You should always love where you live. Otherwise, it's like move. Which, you know, brings up the fun fact that tons of people from California every year are leaving California because it sucks. But anyways, so games. Let's talk a little bit about games. We're coming up on the holiday season. Christmas is a month away. Well, a little bit over a month, and there's only really 2 games right now that I'm actually looking at getting. One of them is Farming Simulator 2014. Yes, laugh it up. The only reason why I'm actually looking at getting that, I have no interest in farming. But I know several guys right now that play that game. They say it's really fun. What I like about it when I watch their videos is the gameplay, the teamwork. They play multiplayer and they're actually having to work together. If you've seen other videos of mine where I'm harping about, you know, gamers nowadays and games nowadays and how they just do not promote team play or anything. This game, they're working together constantly to get the jobs done and shit, and that's awesome. I love that kind of role play, that teamwork. So that's why I'm actually considering getting the game. However, it's like $30 on Steam right now, and I know I'm not going to play it that much, so I'm just kind of like, I'll wait till it goes on sale for 10-15 bucks, which it probably never will, but we'll see. I'll wait till it goes on sale. It will go on sale at some point. 30 bucks isn't that much, but for me, for a game that I'm maybe going to play once every 2 months or something, well, except for when I do get it and we end up playing the shit out of it, but after that, it'll be like, boring. So I'm like, nah, I'm not going to pay that much money for it. So that's game 1. Game 2 is The Crew, which comes out, I believe, still in early December. I think that comes out in like December 2nd or something like that. I don't know unless they moved it, but that game looks really good. I played one of the betas they had, the closed betas. Fucking outstanding. It was a big surprise. If you guys have ever played Test Drive Unlimited or Test Drive Unlimited 2, it's basically that, but newer, better, improved. Sounds better, looks better, plays better. But overall, the multiplayer aspect where you're limited. They call it an MMO like driver. There's nothing MMO about it. You can only have like 6-7 other people in the same phase as you. So it's not really an MMO, but we'll see. But playing the beta, it was really cool. The physics, the handling on it. It was definitely not Forza Motorsport, which, for me, at least the older, up until about Forza 4 back on the 360, that was like the pinnacle of fucking racing games. Just the physics, the handling, the graphics, the customization, it had everything. These Forza Horizons they have, and then the Forza 5, they look too arcadey for me. Like, they dumbed down the physics and the handling a bit, so I'm not really interested in them. But Forza 4 back on the 360, I still own it. I still play it every now and then. It's fucking really fun. The Crew, the handling is not Forza Motorsport. That's for sure. But it's not Need for Speed. They actually managed to find like a happy medium between Need for Speed / Test Drive Unlimited type handling, that arcade bullshit, and Forza Motorsport. So it's not too sim. It's not too arcade. It's right there in a happy medium, and I actually really like it. Well, that was loud. Fuck. My headset's like tripping out right now. Damn. Hopefully you guys don't get any feedback from that, but we'll see. So it's really good. It looks good. It plays good. It sounds good. I mean, I only played like a few hours on the beta. I was rolling around a Mustang. I put up a few episodes of it that no one seems to watch because they don't really care about the game, or they just don't have a fucking clue what The Crew is. But I had a blast. I was rolling around playing with some of the guys, driving around and stuff. We were racing and whatnot, just driving around America, and really fun. I think I was using like a Mustang GT, and The sounds were amazing, but it also has the customization. So it's kind of like, again, it's kind of like Test Drive Unlimited 2, but better handling, better graphics, obviously, because it's a newer game, but it also has the customization where you can fully, customize your car. You can put body kits, change the paint jobs, change the wheels, you can performance tune them, change exhausts, change computer systems, the whole nine. I mean, it's fucking outstanding. So I'm looking forward for that, but, again, kind of like with Farming Sim, it's overpriced in my opinion. It's a $60 game is what they're asking for it. For me, personally, just judging it, my standards and what I want out of the game and what I see its value, it's at best maybe a $40 game. I'd pay $30 for it, definitely. Not for Farming Sim though, but I'd pay $30 for the Crew. But it looks like a lot of fun, so I'll probably, those are the two games I'm looking for now. Holy fuck, that was loud. I really hope you guys don't hear that. It's like I got a wire loose on my headset right now, and it's doing that like chirping or whatever. So squirrel. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I don't plan on having either of those soon because, like I said, $30 for Farming Sim isn't that much, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna get my $30 worth with that game, especially since I'd have to be waiting. I'd have to be waiting for the fellas when they get on and play. Which, since they've had it since it came out, I pretty much bet as soon as I get it, they'll be bored with it and won't be playing it anymore. So that's usually how that works with us. So I figure I'll wait till that goes on sale, which hopefully around Christmas time it'll go on sale, and I'll look at picking it up. And then the Crew, I don't know. I mean, that's coming out right before Christmas, so I doubt by Christmas time it'll be going on sale, like a holiday sale. So it might be sometime next year that I get the Crew, but I'm actually really stoked for that game. It looks amazing, and I haven't played racing games in a while, except for like on the Xbox, Forza. But I haven't really played any racing games on the PC. But that game is fun. I mean, just hook in your Xbox controller and go to town. So those are the two games that I'm looking at right now. There's really nothing else that's spiking my interest at the moment. Well, that's a lie. So I've said this before, I haven't been putting up, I don't put up videos of it, and I honestly have no reason why. Star Wars The Old Republic, an MMORPG. I've been playing a lot of that lately because you've got the expansion to that game is coming out. It's something to do with Revan or whatever. Yeah, I know, right? I have no fucking clue who that is either. But they're putting that out, and that's coming out here on like the 2nd. And I already pre-ordered it and everything, and when you pre-ordered it, you get a like a bonus. So I've been playing the shit out of Star Wars lately, leveling up characters and stuff. I just haven't been filming it. But that's not what's interesting me actually. Actually, I'm kind of dreading the expansion because I have so many fucking characters I'm gonna have to level up. Yes, I remembered to shut my mouth for you guys for the jailbreak because it's sexy. I have so many characters I'm gonna have to fucking level up that it's gonna suck. So I'm actually kind of dreading the fucking expansion. But World of Warcraft, yeah, again, I know, laugh it up. I haven't played that game in 3 years. I haven't played that since Star Wars came out. I played World of Warcraft for 5 years or so. And then Star Wars came out, and I dropped that fucker like a hot potato. I was like, nope, done. That's kind of one of those games don't knock until you try it. And in fact, let me tell you how I got into World of Warcraft, because you guys totally care, right? I didn't know about that game pretty much until you had that like South Park episode where they were making fun of it. I don't think a lot of us knew about that game until that South Park episode where they were making fun of it. And I had a buddy who ended up trying it out. He got the like the free trial, like a 2-week trial or whatever, where you can play it and level a little bit and just kind of get the feel and decide if you're gonna start, subscribe and pay the fees for it and all that. And he kept coming to me. I can't remember. Him and I were in like a Milsim clan or something back then. This was years ago. God, this was almost 10 years ago now. That's a long fucking time. But he'd get on TeamSpeak and he'd be like, Smitty, fucking, you gotta try out World of Warcraft, dude. You gotta try it. It's fucking awesome. And I was like, what? What's World of Warcraft, you know? So I went and looked it up. I was looking up, you know, screenshots of it. The screenshots look terrible. I was like, dude, that game looks fucking stupid. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. You know, the screenshots, if you're looking at any kind of screenshots, really, of the over-the-top, you know, World of Warcraft, it gives you the totally wrong perspective of that game. And I was like, this looks absolutely dumb. So literally for about a week, every day I had to listen to this guy come into TeamSpeak. Smitty, fucking dude, get your ass on World of Warcraft. There's the fucking trial. You know, send me the link to the trial and shit. I'm just like, no, this is dumb. I'm not playing it. I wasn't on that whole band like, no, only fucking geeks play a while. No, I was just like looking at it like, this looks like shit. It doesn't look like something I'm into. I'd never played an MMO before. So finally, to get him to shut the fuck up, he comes to me one day and he goes, Smitty, dude, just fucking play. He says, if you download it and you play the trial for 10 minutes and you don't like it, he says, uninstall it and I'll never ask you to play it again. And I'm like, fuck, dude, that's a pretty legit offer. I'm gonna play it for 5 minutes. Uninstall that shit. I'm gonna play it for 5 minutes. 2.5 of it's gonna be AFK, you know, stalling, and then I'm gonna fucking log off, uninstall it, and never play it again. 5 years later, I was still fucking playing it. That game was awesome. You just don't knock it till you try it. I mean, MMO communities, even in Star Wars, you get a lot of nerds that are like hardcore into the lore and shit. But if you're like me and you're just a casual gamer and you get in there and you're just playing the game for the game, it's really fun. There's a lot to do. I love the variety. It's just, you know, pick your role and run with it, and I love that. So I played that game for, I don't know, 4.5, 5 years or so. Pretty solid. Whereas with Star Wars, I've played it since release, but I kind of take some hiatuses here and there. Take a hiatus here and there from that game because it gets a little stale and I get burned out. And that's maybe not just a testament to that game, but also because it's just MMOs. You know, now that I'm that kind of, you know, fresh new game, you know, MMO style game has kind of worn off. Now it's kind of like, you know, you get bored of it a little bit. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Is World of Warcraft supposed to have an expansion coming out like tomorrow or something as I'm recording this? So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm probably not going to get it right now because I'm not interested in playing World of Warcraft right now. I've been playing Eve, I've been playing Star Wars. I remembered again. I got you guys, don't worry. So I've been playing Eve, I've been playing Star Wars. That's like $30 a month in subscription fees right there. So I'm not really looking to tack on another 15 for World of Warcraft, plus whatever I'd have to pay for the fucking expansion. But it does look really really cool. It looks like they're changing a shit ton of stuff, doing all kinds of graphic overhauls and stuff to that game. So you guys are probably still going, you're still talking about World of Warcraft? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't care about it, dude. Like, I play all kinds of games on the channel. Blow me. MMOs are really cool. I mean, if you can get over the whole subscription shit, they're really cool. And there's actually some free-to-play MMOs out there, but World of Warcraft isn't that bad. And there actually wasn't that many fucking freaky-deaky people on there either. There wasn't really... I was actually in a really cool, mature guild last time I played that had a lot of older people that were fucking chill as hell to talk to. And there wasn't no nerd lore shit or anything like that. It was just like people bullshitting about fucking work and life and just hanging out. So it was really cool. It was really fun. And I actually had a blast playing that game until they turned it into a petting zoo with all the fucking werewolves and fucking teddy bears and giraffes and fucking pandas and shit like that. And it was like, this is stupid. And then they dumbed it down for the kiddies because you had tons of kids coming into it, and the kids were like, fuck having to wait this long to get, you know, my first mount or whatever. Like, so everything I earned, it was like after I earned it, they came in and just swept it away and were like, nope, it's free now. And I was just like, oh, fuck you, 2 fingers. So, but that's what I'm looking for games. I did hear, like yesterday, I uploaded Civilizations 5 video where I was playing a World War II mod, and I took it down because I was fucking up on a lot of stuff in the game. So I figure I'm gonna have to like redo that. Which is it's kind of an interesting game. The over the top. It's like a computer board game, pretty much. So we'll see what people think about that. I'll have to at some point kind of restart my campaign and work back through it. But I had some fun on it. But I'm looking at playing some other games. I've been playing a lot of Euro Truck. I've been playing a lot of War Thunder. I've been playing, like I said, a lot of Star Wars, but not filming it. I'm kind of starting to get bored of them, and I'm starting to want to play Rome 2 or Medieval 2. I was actually thinking about doing a campaign on Medieval 2 and sharing it with you guys, but I don't know how people... those types of games, Civs 5 and like the Rome stuff, those are games that I don't really play on this channel, so I don't know how people are going to like that. Since I'm usually playing more active games, you know, active like shooters or driving games or, you know, stuff like that. I don't play a whole lot of strategy, at least I don't film it, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what I plan on doing with that. But again, this was just kind of a clusterfuck of thoughts from Full Tilt for you guys. I didn't have a topic that I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I've done so many here lately that I just kind of get burned out talking, you know, going over topics. And then I don't want to do like a 30-minute just driving video with no commentary. So I saved the no commentary videos for showcase stuff and really short episodes, you know, so you guys can actually enjoy the sounds and stuff without me talking in your ear. But so yeah, let me know what you guys think about stuff, and I'm sure I'm gonna get some flame about the whole California shit back in the beginning of the video, but honestly, no offense to you if you're still watching, but personally, if I had my option, I'd take, you know, like one of them fucking shovels, those like plastic shovels that you take to the beach to build sandcastles. I'd take one of those, I'd jab it in the dirt, and I'd cut around California. I'd cut the fucking outline of the border around California, just meticulously cutting around California, and I'd kick you assholes off into the ocean. That's how dedicated I am to saying, fuck you, California. Again, that's not personal, that's just your state fucking sucks. Quit voting in liberals. Because you guys sucking, then you start leeching off the rest of us, and it just fucking blows. So, anyways, squirrel moment. Almost to our destination. So let me know what you guys think about everything, anything. I don't care. Let me know what you think about this truck, though. What you guys think about me using it? Because, like I said, for me personally, it's I love it. I'm gonna be using it. It's not my favorite. I still like the 389. I still like the W900, but this truck's a complete package. It looks great. It sounds great. It functions great. It's my type of truck, and it's an American truck. For people probably going, Full Tilt, you lied. You said you'd only do American trucking. That's a Volvo. Yeah, it's a Volvo, which is, last I checked, still German, right? Now I feel dumb. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Volvo's German or Swedish or something. It's somewhere over there that ways. But it's an American truck. This is something I see every day when I'm driving down the road. When I'm out on driving up and down the interstate, I see 12 of these in a 15-minute time period. It's a very common truck here in the States. I think it's quite literally. I think it's one of their like American production variants of their trucks. It's kind of like how Ford, you know, Ford Motor Company has vehicles that they only sell in Europe, because Europe has, you know, they like smaller cars and shit. They don't sell here in America because no one would fucking drive them, but this truck here is very common here in the States. I don't know if you'd see these in Europe, though. So in my book, it's a fucking American truck. And it's awesome, and it sounds great. So let me know what you guys think about all that. That's going to wrap this episode up, though. And I hope you guys stay tuned for more. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Or If you're from California, hit the thumbs down, because that's probably going to happen. Not that I care, but just saying, I'm giving you options. You know, freedom of choice. So let me know what you guys think about all that, and I hope you stay tuned for more, guys. Thanks for watching.